actually make your baby smarter while you're pregnant? Most people assume it's all genetics. Smart parents make smart babies, and that's the whole story. And honestly, genetics does account for a big chunk of intelligence, somewhere between 50 and 80%. But what about the other 20 to 50%? That part is shaped by environment, including the things you do during pregnancy that literally influence how your baby's brain forms and how those genes get expressed. So yes, genetics matter, but they're not the whole story. There's so much room for you to support, strengthen, and optimize your baby's brain development before they're even born. Now, since you're watching a video about how to make your baby smarter, I'm just going to assume you're already super intelligent. And with that assumption, we'll go ahead and check off the genetics box. With genetics handled, let's talk about the part you can actually influence, the science-backed things you can do during pregnancy that support early cognitive development, memory, attention, problem-solving, and long-term brain health. Your baby's brain is basically building itself out of DHA and omega-3 fats. These are essential for vision, the nervous system, and all of those early neural connections. From about 20 weeks until birth, your baby is pulling in massive amounts of DHA directly from your bloodstream. This is peak brain building season, and the research backs it up. Babies whose moms get enough DHA during pregnancy tend to have better attention, memory, and problem-solving skills later in childhood. Foods like salmon, sardines, trout, DHA-fortified eggs, and a prenatal that includes around 300 to 600 milligrams of DHA are all great ways to get it. Now, we always talk about omega-3s like they're the only omega that exists, but there are actually tons of omegas. Omega-5, omega-6, omega-7, omega-9, omega-11, and omega-12. Your body can make its own omega-9, so it's not considered essential, and most of the others aren't nutritionally important for human development. The only two that really matter for your baby's brain are omega-3 and omega-6. Imagine your baby's brain is a building. To get inside that building, you need a parking spot. Omega-3 and omega-6 share the same parking spots in your cells. They literally compete. And because the modern diet is loaded with omega-6 from vegetable oils, fried foods, packaged snacks, omega-6 tends to fill up most of those spaces first. That leaves omega-3, especially DHA, the real brain builder, standing on the sidewalk like, "Hey, hello, I would like to enter the brain, please." In nature, humans evolved with about a 1-to-1 or 1-to-2 omega-3 to omega-6 ratio. But today, most people are sitting closer to 1-to-15, sometimes even 1-to-20, and the research backs this up. In 2019, in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition, researchers found that children of moms with a high omega-6 to omega-3 ratio had poorer language and memory scores. Not because omega-6 is bad, but because it crowds the omega-3s out. Which means the best thing you can do during pregnancy is actually very simple. Boost your omega-3s, especially DHA. That helps balance out the omega-6, which most of us are already getting plenty of, and suddenly your baby's brain has access to exactly what it needs. Now, while DHA gets most of the attention, choline is kind of like the underrated supporting actress, doing half the work behind the scenes. Choline helps build your baby's memory centers, supports healthy neural tube development, and improves information processing. A major study out of Cornell University found that moms who consumed higher amounts of choline had babies with significantly faster processing speeds. Eggs, especially the yolk, beef, chicken, cruciferous vegetables, and some prenatals can all help increase your levels. Most women need about 2 eggs a day, plus prenatal support to even come close to optimal intake. Your workouts actually help your baby's brain grow. Moderate exercise increases blood flow and oxygen to the placenta, which directly fuels fetal brain development. Babies of moms who exercise during pregnancy show more mature brain activity at birth, better stress regulation, and even improved problem-solving skills by 1 year old. Walking, prenatal yoga, swimming, and light strength training all count. Even 20 minutes a day, a few times a week, can make a real difference. This isn't about fitness, it's about supporting your baby's neurologic development. Sleep is another big one. When you sleep, growth hormone peaks. placental blood flow improves, cortisol resets, and nutrients transfer more efficiently. Fragmented sleep is completely normal during pregnancy, but chronic, severe sleep deprivation can increase inflammation, and inflammation isn't ideal for your baby's neural development. So do what you can. Lean into left side sleeping, use a pregnancy pillow, keep your room cool, try to get to bed a little earlier. I've actually done a whole video dedicated to sleeping during pregnancy. But remember, your baby's brain grows while you rest. Now let's talk about stress. Your emotional world communicates directly with your baby's nervous system. Short-term stress is completely normal, that's just life. But long-term chronic stress is where we start to see an impact. High, sustained cortisol levels can cross the placenta and influence things like emotional regulation, temperament, sleep patterns, and long-term stress response. A 2019 study even showed subtle differences in brain development in babies who were exposed to ongoing maternal stress. Not damage, but measurable changes. So what actually helps? Deep breathing, walking, prenatal yoga, talking things through with someone you trust, mindfulness, reducing your mental load wherever you realistically can. You don't have to eliminate stress, that's nearly impossible. You just need small, consistent moments where your body gets to reset. Now let's talk about something really sweet. Talking, reading, and music can make a real difference. By around 25 weeks, your baby's auditory system is well developed, and they actually start learning from what they hear. Studies show that babies remember repeated stories, familiar voices, and even certain melodies after birth. So talk to your baby, read to them, sing to them, narrate your day. It's simple, but it's incredibly powerful. Now let's briefly touch on the things that can negatively affect brain development. You already know the big ones: alcohol, smoking, vaping, recreational drugs, and very high levels of mercury in fish. But research adds a few more. Very high omega-6 diets with low omega-3 intake, which we talked about earlier, uncontrolled diabetes, severe chronic sleep deprivation, and very high caffeine intake. Also, remember your placenta matters. It's your entire life support system. A healthy placenta delivers more oxygen and nutrients, which directly supports brain growth. So DHA, antioxidants, iron, proper hydration, and moderate exercise all help keep your placenta functioning at its best. You're not just nourishing yourself, you're nourishing a placenta that nourishes your baby's brain. And finally, the most powerful brain booster of all is you. A mom who feels supported, safe, and confident creates the most optimal environment for her baby's brain to thrive. Your well-being is not separate from your baby's development. It's directly connected. So to recap, the biggest science-backed ways to support your baby's brain are get enough DHA, get enough choline, move your body, sleep when you can, manage stress, talk to your baby, avoid the things that decrease development, and support a healthy placenta. And remember, you don't have to do all of this perfectly. You just need to be informed and then do your very best. Now, if you're new to my channel and you enjoyed this video, I've created an entire pregnancy series where I walk you through pregnancy week by week. It's very detailed. I cover baby development, pregnancy symptoms and how to manage them, what to expect at your OB appointments, and so much more. Thank you so much for watching.